What song would you want played at your funeral? Copyright-free sad song. Always look on the bright side of life, Monty Python. Have you ever seen The Rain, Creedence Clearwater Revival? The 20th Century Fox theme song. Edit. No. Not the blooper flute version lol. The real thing. Both of my parents passed last year exactly a month apart. My father introduced me to so much great music growing up. And I became a musician because of it. When learning guitar as a teenager, my father would always compliment me on my playing. One day I was learning Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd, and he casually said he wanted me to play that at his funeral. I couldn't picture a more perfect song to have played at his funeral a month after the love of his life passed. Stayin' Alive. Edit. Wow, my top comment. If you were wondering. Yes, I was serious. I want that song with lots of smoke and sparklers as I'm slowly lowered into my grave. I may be normal on the outside, but on the inside I'm a bit of a party animal. Pop Goes the Weasel at my closed casket funeral. The Mario 1-to-1 theme, and when my coffin is being lowered it switches to the underground theme. The show must go on. Queen. Tetris theme while my coffin is being lowered into the grave. It's the final countdown. The sounds of nature in nature. I don't want to be remembered in a stuffy church multi-purpose room. Easily the SpongeBob ending credits. Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. It's the one song that will make me sing along. Every time. Without fail. I've told my boyfriend that aside from Tears for Fears, I want the stupidest, silliest songs. He offered up the safety dance as a suggestion. This is because I've been to 3 funerals in my life. And for 2 of them, they picked absolute bangers. Absolute bangers I can no longer listen to without getting emotional. Ergo. If I pick an utterly ridiculous song that no one can cry to, I make sure I don't ruin songs for anyone else. The ending song in Return of the King. Into the West I believe is the name. The Monster Mash Please. Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult. Audio of me saying, "Let me out of here. It's dark." Just Breathe by Pearl Jam. I knew it as soon as I heard it last year. Sandstorm by Darude. I'm kidding, serious answer is, Oh My Love, by Riz Orlatani. Yes, I saw Drive recently. So my mum passed away recently and we played Stevie Wonder. Then I found her diary 3 months later and she actually wrote that she would have wanted us to play Fuck You by Lily Allen. She will always be an icon to me. Soulshine by the Allman Brothers Band. Another One Bites the Dust. Shine on You Crazy Diamond. Motion Picture Soundtrack, Radiohead. Unironically. Good Riddance by Green Day. I think it has just the right amount of nostalgia and meaningfulness, while also being cheerful and a little light-hearted. All Star by Smash Mouth. I'll slam open my casket Shrek style. I remember when I was 11 my uncle died. We went to his funeral and the song that was playing was No Estoy Muerto by El Heron. Everyone was crying so hard and I remember telling myself, this is a good song for my funeral. My bros that speak Spanish will know what I'm talking about. Edit. Here's a translation of the lyrics. Space Oddity or Heroes? I can't decide. The perfect answer is to rickroll everyone you ever knew at once. Float On by Modest Mouse. It's just one of those jams that always cheers me up. Megalovania. Fuck the Pain Away. Peaches. Just imagine those first opening lyrics echoing really loudly off the walls of a quiet church. I told my friends that they better play Welcome to the Black Parade as they bring me in with the casket or I will haunt them for eternity. I Will Survive. Numa Numa, you know, the one that goes Mia he Mia hu Mia ha Mia ha ha. Something funny. I want my funeral to be a fucking laugh. I full intend to record a video message for people who attend and at the end I'll say, and just remember, I'll always be watching over you when you masturbate. So maybe something with that kinda theme. Kinda want people to leave having had a good time. Float On by Modest Mouse. Coffin Dance. Live and Let Die by Guns N' Roses. Preferably played by a bunch of frogs like in Shrek. Dead Man's Party. The 1812 Overture with actual cannons. In My Life by the Beatles. Edit. Great song from a great album gets great response. Thank you for mentioning great covers. Thank you for the award. Space Jam song. Oh. I've had my funeral planned since I was 12. I'm not sure why. I guess I'm just a weirdo. I've always wanted Tom Petty's Wildflowers played at my funeral. Another Irish drinking song. YouTube. Watch. V equals VZ9NHVMDAB4. I'm an asshole, Dennis Leary. Imperial March Star Wars or the Tears in Rain monologue, Roy Batty. The Dropkick Murphys version of Amazing Grace. My mom wants the Monty Python classic. Always look on the bright side of life. If my death happens to be from a cocaine overdose, then I definitely want Master of Puppets by Metallica to be played. I've never tried cocaine yet, so I guess this isn't super likely, but I see it as a solid aspirational funeral plan. Rob Zombie, Dragula for sure. Thunder Road, Bruce Springsteen. I'm not sure. But as someone who briefly worked at a crematorium, it is very appreciated when you pick something different. I get it being your choice and it's full of meaning. But hearing, My Way, for the 20th time that week may imply that your way wasn't all that original after all. Helena by My Chemical Romance. Band of Horses, Funeral. Seems appropriate. Cake by the Ocean. Everybody must dance during my funeral. Yakati Sax. I wanted Spirit in the Sky, but when my dad heard, he requested it, and since he's 73 I think he'll probably get to it first. I have a playlist for this. Time. Hans Zimmer. Inception. Stoics Ship. John Powell. How to Train Your Dragon 2. Cold. Jeff Williams. RWBY. Forever. Jeff Williams. Red vs. Blue. Ashes. Martin O'Donnell. Halo. Reach. Contact. Final Transmission. David Levy. Red vs. Blue. Another Rain. Martin O'Donnell. Halo 3. ODST. Burying the Dead. Kevin Kiner. Star Wars. Clone Wars. Never Forget. Martin O'Donnell. Halo 3. Always With Me. Joe Hisashi. Spirited Away. First Step. Hans Zimmer. Interstellar. The Ellie Badge. Michael Giacchino. Up. The Great Gig in the Sky, Pink Floyd. Chop Suey by System of a Down, but it's one beat off. What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. You Can Call Me Al, Paul Simon. It's just such a feel-good song. And I love the thought of people getting inappropriately happy together. That one part of the WAP where Cardi B says, "From the top make it drop." And instead of lowering my casket, it fucking falls off the crane and into the dugout. Hallelujah from Leonard Cohen. That middle part of Gustav Holst's Jupiter movement. Though I can't say I've lived a grand enough life to deserve it. Cemetery Gates by Pantera, of course. The beginning is truly a beautiful ballad and then the metal drops. 0LMAO. Can't wait to see Grandma's face. Wonderful World by Israel Kamakavivole. Spooky Scary Skeletons. Electric Funeral, Black Sabbath. This may be cliché, but always look on the bright side of life. Whenever I listen to it, I appreciate the perspective of mortality, futility, and putting a positive spin on it. I'd like to share that perspective with the attendants and drive that point home when they watch my body to this tune. One More Light by Linkin Park. Windows 2100 Startup Theme. The End by The Doors. Or, if it's a military funeral, Goodnight Saigon by Billy Joel. Take Me Home. Country Road. To the PLAAACE. IBELONGGG.